Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you this afternoon for it's gonna be for a album review, and I'm actually gonna be getting ready for work in just a few minutes. So I just wanted to come at you for this new album review by Daughtry and their new album Dearly Beloved that I just got done listening to just now. So I'm gonna discuss what I listened to for this about 50-minute album and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this review. Now, I was really surprised with this album. I think Cage to Rattle. I liked it, but I wouldn't call it amazing. Um, it was average, maybe. Looking back at Cage to Rattle now, I noticed there were some problems with it, and yeah, Daughtry has been known to experiment a bit with certain sounds with their rocks sound or whatever. Sorry, I was eating lunch a bit, so yeah. And sorry that my hair's puffy too. I woke up at like 11 today and I needed a good night's rest because I've been getting up too early this week and it's been messing with me during the day. Um, but yeah, Desperation was a really good song. I really liked it. Um, there were moments in the song I wasn't sure if I was gonna really like with the way Chris Daughtry's singing the song, but it works. So Desperation was a good opening track. World on Fire. Um, I still feel the same about it, and uh, Heavy as the Crown is another one. Both those songs sound the same, honestly. Um, but they're not bad tracks. They're just I think Heavy as the Crown is a decent one. I do like Chris Daughtry's vocals and it's just the way it's sounding is making it seem like, oh, well, I've heard this and from the last song I heard, which was World on Fire. World on Fire was not a bad track. It did execute not too bad. So I gave that a 4.5 out of 5. Heavy as the Crown, like I said, it does sound the same as World on Fire, and that can be a bit of a problem with how the album's going to execute, it, how it's going to play out, I guess you could say. But it was decent, so 4 out of 5 for that one. Changes Are Coming was bringing the album to a different kind of standard, meaning it was sounding a little different, but also some similarities with the first three songs. Well, Desperation was kind of different. It's just tracks 2 and 3. It was sounding similar to that, but with Chris Daughtry singing the way he sung it, it didn't sound so bad. So 4.5 out of 5. Dearly Beloved, the title track was really good. I really enjoyed it. I like the song Asylum on this album. That was a really good song. It was uh more heavier. It seems like this album's going for a heavier note than the last album. Because the last album, they wanted to experiment a bit more. In this album, they want to do normal rock, hard rock stuff. And it doesn't sound so bad, but there are production problems with some parts in the album, with certain songs. Cry for Help was a good one. Um, Evil, I wasn't sure if I was liking it as much, but it wasn't bad for what it went for. So 4.5 out of 5 for that one. The Victim was a really good song. I'm looking at it on my notebooks. That way I know I'm saying the right song names and all that. Somebody was not too bad, and Call You Mine was pretty mellow. It seems like the end of the album gets very mellow. Um, but it doesn't have a bad way of. I think the last two songs, Linus and or Linus and Lioness, or however I'm pronouncing it, because I might be fucking up on pronouncing it. Please forgive me on that. Yeah, that was a good song. Break Into My Heart was another good track, and yeah, it was really enjoyable. Nice piano work, and the woo-woos in it sound really interesting. Kind of gave me a little bit of chills down my spine with the woo-woos, with how the song was sounding, and the bridge part was really good. Uh, Mostly Chris Daughtry's vocals in this whole album sound really good, and mostly there are some songs that do sound the same, but in a way, I think this album was good for what it went for. So overall, I think Daughtry's Dearly Beloved was a good album. I wouldn't call it the best thing I've heard, but my least favorites have my most least favorite is Heavy is the Crown, unfortunately. Sorry that you heard that, Anna. It's my phone or whatever saying that it's fully charged, but yeah, Heavy as the Crown was my least favorite, honestly. It could have done a little bit better, but yeah, it was just sounding the same like with World on Fire. They're both similar songs. I think there's a reason behind it why they sound the same, because it's telling a story, and with pretty much just the way that the album was executing with those two songs, it kind of brought the rating down a bit. So for a score, I'm going to give Daughtry's Dearly Beloved an 8 out of 10. This was a good album. I guess if you guys are big fans of Daughtry, you'll like it. I myself am a big fan of Daughtry. I still love them. I'm very skeptical with their newer music nowadays, because it's kind of hit or miss with me. Um, it just depends on how the songs are going to play out mostly. But yeah, comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the new Daughtry album, Dearly Beloved, if you've heard it already. It did come out today. And if you did like this album review that I made for you guys this afternoon, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. I've been having some uploading issues where when I upload the new album reviews that I've been doing for the past day or two, it's been saying, "Oh, well, saving thumbnails and uploading issues is a problem for your channel or whatever." And I'm like, "What the fuck is YouTube doing?" So, I know I'm on their platform, but for real, it's just frustrating. And also, um, when it does the upload complete, processing will start shortly. It just leaves it at that for at least 5 to 7 minutes, and I'm like, I got no time for this kind of shit. So I had to reboot everything and get it ready to do it again, to refresh the page and all that. So it really sucks. But still, I will return to you hopefully for the Enrique Iglesias album review. I'm going to try to get it out as soon as I can. It's probably going to be tonight, at least. If not tonight, you'll see it tomorrow. I got to see what I'm doing tomorrow for videos and all that. And Attack Attack dropped their new song, Press F or whatever. So I'll definitely look into that. But I hope you enjoyed this album review for Daughtry's Dearly Beloved. Like I said, I did the best I could to make it as good as possible. Definitely stay safe. Take care. Hope you enjoyed this review. And as always, I'll see you in my next video.